Eritrea has deployed surface-to-air missile systems in Assab reportedly. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Which type of Eritrean air defense system, a surface-to-air missile system, has been deployed by the Eritrean government, Eritrean military in Assab? What is the significance of this development? When did Eritrea purchase an air defense system? Is Eritrea known for having any surface-to-air missile system? All that in this video. Uh, does Eritrea have any known air defense capabilities? Not publicly confirmed. Eritrea does have fighter jets, bombers, attack helicopters, but there has not been a visual confirmation recently of Eritrea being in possession of some modern air defense system. But it seems that Eritrea acquired an air defense system around 5 years ago. Ethiopia also has a similar type of missile system and more advanced missile systems too. Air defense systems are basically missile firing systems. When they see unidentified objects in the air, these systems fire missiles and the object is destroyed in the air. These systems have radars which identify an object in the air, unwanted object. These radars send a message to the missile systems, both connected, missile fired, object destroyed. These air defense systems have their limits, have their ranges. Modern air defense systems have ranges of several hundred kilometers. What Eritrea is in possession of, it's not a long range or even a medium range air defense system. It's a short range air defense system. S-125. S-125 is an ex-Soviet Union era air defense system. Ethiopia also has a similar surface-to-air missile system. But Ethiopia has more advanced missile systems too. Ethiopia has Pantaseas. And I think Ethiopia has S-300 too, because in the past, some satellite images were released showing a modern air defense system deployed by Ethiopia to protect its dam, GERD. And most experts say that that system was S-300. So Ethiopia is way ahead of Eritrea in terms of having better and more advanced air defense systems. Eritrea bought S-125, which is also called SA-3 GOA, Goa, 4 to 5 years ago. And this air defense system now has been deployed to Assab. This deployment, obviously, such deployments are never publicly acknowledged and publicized. Military keeps its deployments confidential. That is the best weapon of military, that it should keep its strategies, its deployments confidential. But S-125 deployment in Assab is being confirmed by military sources. What is the significance of this development? Well, the significance of this development is that Eritrea isn't going to let Ethiopia take Assab very easily. Ethiopian analysts, they say Assab is very close to Ethiopian border. 30, 40, 50 kilometer distance is not a huge distance. And Eritrea won't be able to mobilize its forces from Massawa, from Sawa to Assab. Eritrea cannot protect Assab. But I have been disagreeing with this analysis. Not the first time, in several videos this year, last year, I disagreed with this analysis. Eritrea has secured two of its borders, one with Tigray and the other one is with Sudan. It can easily relocate all its forces from Sudanese border, from Tigray border towards uh, Assab to protect Assab. I'm not saying that Eritrea is withdrawing its forces, relocating its forces from Sudanese border and Tigray border towards Assab, but it can happen. I mean, Eritrea is on good terms with Sudan. It is training Sudanese militia. So if it leaves its Sudan border open with no military deployment, it won't be under threat from Sudanese side. It can easily relocate its forces from Sudanese border towards Assam. Tigray border, Eritrea will definitely maintain its military presence there, but a minimum presence which is required there will be kept there, will be deployed there. Minimum deployment needed to support Tigray fighters. ENDF is not in a position to uh, launch a huge offensive on Eritrea from Humera or through Tigray. So even that border, that front, does not require large-scale Eritrean military presence. Eritrea can mobilize a large part of its military resources to Assab, to protect Assab. So Assab isn't going to be walk in the park for the Ethiopian military. I'm saying that today. And you'll see that if war erupts. God forbid. Let's hope no war erupts. But miscalculations sometimes can be very costly. So Eritrea is monitoring the activities of Ethiopian military. The deployment is meant to send a message to Ethiopia that Eritrea will defend Assab. Secondly, it has a reconnaissance and surveillance purpose too. Eritrea wants to conduct surveillance and reconnaissance of its airspace. It does not want Ethiopian machines, Ethiopian drones to enter Eritrean territory. By the way, this reconnaissance and monitoring and surveillance is on the rise in Eritrea. New traffic signal lights are being installed, which have CCTV cameras. Being installed in Asmara too. I mean, Asmara is not known for having any congestion of traffic. You hardly see queues of vehicles on Asmara roads. But there too, traffic lights with CCTV cameras being installed, and in other parts of Eritrea too. Purpose is reconnaissance, surveillance. Already the country is involved, the government is involved in repression, in denying space to Eritreans, political space to Eritreans, freedom of expression totally denied. And these surveillance, reconnaissance activities are meant to look at the activities of the people of the country. Ethiopia needs to be careful about its estimates of offensive on Assad front. When wars erupt, militaries think that they'll wrap up the war in a few days or weeks. This is where the miscalculation starts, and then the war is prolonged. It goes on for days, weeks, months, years. People die, people suffer. The miscalculation of men in power uh, becomes costly for the people who are not part of decision making, neither on Ethiopian side nor on Eritrea. Especially on Eritrean side, people have no influence, no say in what Eritrean government is doing. Thanks for watching.